guys, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is all about extended breastfeeding. So if you have been following me or you know me personally, you already know I have a 20-month-old son and his name is Javi, and I have been breastfeeding him for the full 20 months. So we're going on 21 actually, and I honestly did not plan on going this long, but here we are. So I decided to make like an updated video about our breastfeeding journey, because I did do one when we hit, I think, 1 year of breastfeeding, and we're almost gonna hit 2 years. So I just kind of wanted to do like a little update on that, because I don't know if he's going to make it to 2 years, and I didn't want to risk like not recording if he weaned himself already, if that makes any sense. So that is why I'm making this video today, and I'm just gonna give you guys like the little update on what's been going on. So we hit our 12-month mark, and I made that whole video about how our breastfeeding journey went. But after that, I mentally was ready when he was like 14 months. Like, my brain was just like, I'm done breastfeeding. Like, I can't do this anymore. It's taking too much energy out of me. Like, it wasn't good for my mental health anymore at that time. But I tried weaning him, and I could tell he was not ready, like at all. He just wasn't ready to let go of it yet, and I didn't want to force it on him to stop. So I just kept breastfeeding. Eventually my mental health like got better, and I wasn't feeling that way anymore. So I just kept breastfeeding. Then, if you guys follow me, like I said, you know I got pregnant in July is when we found out. So that would have been what, May, June, July. I just figured this out right now. July would have been 14 months. So that's probably why I was in like that mental health space of like, I can't do this because it's hurting my mental health, was because that's the month I got pregnant. Well, I just figured that out by myself right now. Anyways, so I got pregnant. Maybe that's what caused me to not want to breastfeed anymore. But we did continue breastfeeding. And then in November is when we moved. So if you guys know us, you also know that we do co-sleep. And the main reason we started co-sleeping is because we did live with my in-laws at first, and we only had our one room. So the baby didn't have like his own room with like his crib or anything like that. His crib was in our room. So in my head, I was like, when we move and he has his own room, we're gonna stop co-sleeping. He's gonna sleep in his own room, and that's when I'm gonna wean him off breastfeeding too, because just do it all together. That way he knows, like, in the new house, this is what we're doing. Well, we moved, and the whole he's gonna be sleeping in his own room and we're gonna stop breastfeeding, yeah, that went out the window. Did not work. I was getting up like 5-6 times a night, going back to his room, put him back to sleep, coming back to my bed, going to sleep, going back to his room, doing it over and over and over again. And I was like, I cannot do this, and I'm pregnant, so yeah, this isn't happening. So we continued to go sleep, which meant I continued to breastfeed, and it was going good. And then about, I would say the end of December is when it really started bothering me again, because with pregnancy, if you know, your breasts tend to get sore, and yeah, breastfeeding started hurting again, like if we were first starting from the very beginning when he was a newborn. Oh my goodness, I cannot it hurts so bad. Like, they're so sensitive, and when he latches on, I cringe every time. It's been like a month now and it won't stop. But he still wants to breastfeed. He does not want to stop. It's mostly at night. He does not really do it during the day. If I'm home during his nap, then he'll breastfeed to sleep for his nap. But if he's at like his grandparents' house, or like he's with just his dad, or if he's not by me, he'll take his nap without breastfeeding. But if I'm there, he wants to breastfeed to take a nap, if that makes any sense. So we don't breastfeed any more than, I would say, maybe 3 times a day, and that's like the most. That's like if he's in like a cranky mood and he like just wants me all day and we're home all day. But other than that, on like a normal day, it's usually twice, which is normally at night and like in the morning. But that's, again, if we stay in bed and we don't like get up right away, he'll want to breastfeed. If we get up right away and go eat breakfast, he doesn't breastfeed, and it's only at night. So it's like from 1 to 3 times a day, just depends. But I am ready for him to wean. I've been ready for him to wean, and I don't know how women do it. I keep getting the question of, am I going to be tandem nursing with her and him? I never planned on it, and I still don't plan on it. But like this whole video is about, I never planned on extended breastfeeding either. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. He might continue breastfeeding as she breastfeeds when she gets here. I don't know. He might randomly just stop and wean himself like next month. That would be great. I would love that. But I honestly don't know. I may end up tandem nursing. I might not. I don't want to. I don't plan to. But we'll see how it goes. I don't see anything wrong with tandem nursing. I don't like judge anyone who does, obviously. But I just never planned on doing it myself, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not something my mental health, I think, could handle, because just breastfeeding one child is already a lot. I can't imagine like trying to do both at the same time, or like, I don't know, I don't think I could handle it myself. But we'll see when we get there. We're gonna take this one step at a time. I honestly feel like I'm gonna have a lot harder of a time breastfeeding her than I did with him. So if that's the case, tandem nursing is just gonna make it a lot harder. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if that happens. But that's where we're at now with extended breastfeeding. And if you did extended breastfeeding, how long did you go to? Like, how many months were they? How many years were they? Whatever. Please leave that in the comments for me, because I'm really, really curious about that. And then also, if you tandem nursed, how did you handle it? I want to know that. But I will keep you guys updated on how all of this is going, and especially if he ever weans, I'm going to make a video about that, because it's going to be a glorious day. If he doesn't ever wean, then I'm going to make a video about tandem nursing too. So stay tuned for those updates when they come. But that's pretty much it for today's video, and that's like our little update on how our breastfeeding journey has been going. 20 months strong, almost 21. We'll see how much longer we can go, or I can go, because I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions for me about anything breastfeeding related, anything extended breastfeeding related, or being pregnant and breastfeeding, all of that, please leave me a comment. I will be so happy to answer you guys. I answer all of my comments, so don't be scared to ask any questions. Also, if you guys liked this video, please go ahead and like and also subscribe to my channel. We just made it past 600 and that makes my heart so happy because we've been at this for a long time and we've been growing slowly but surely. And so every time we hit one of those new landmarks, it like makes me so happy, one step closer to 1,000. So if you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe, and we'll be back with more videos.